Yeah. It's your boy Prafitt. What's up, mama? I made it. Made it, mama. Palms up. Man, thank you. Love you. Hey.
I've got plans to be a star. I can see my name in the lights from afar. And the things I never had will be mine. It's just a matter of time. I've got plans to be a star. Riding through the hood in a fancy car. And the things I never had will be mine. It's just a matter of time.
I'm patient, bro, when I wait. My inspiration, these haters. To see me here, they hate it. They never thought that I'd make it. I'm here now and it's crazy. I'm blessed, dog, and it's amazing. I thank God like daily. Palms up to my savior. Middle finger to my haters. Here I am, I made it. Now every day like gravy. Shout out to all my players. This top floor we here. Champagne, no bill. Cups up like Toast to all my dreams. Made them all come true. Kept the face out, didn't lose, not top down, but I come through. Do anything that I want to, go anywhere that I want to. Baby mama, my kids too, let them live life like supposed to. For everything that I couldn't do, for them dogs I make moves. Do anything that I have to, real love, no limit. I mean that to infinity, the type of love, no ending. I'm riding out and I'm tinted, my family right here with me. What I'm talking about, I live it.
I've got plans to be a star. I can see my name in the lights from afar. And the things I never had will be mine. It's just a matter of time. I've got plans to be a star. Riding through the hood in a fancy car. Things I never had will be mine. It's just a matter of time.
Just for everything that I've been through, everything that I couldn't do. Top off in the sky blue, haters looking like that's you. Kids with me, my wife too. For you hate niggas, ain't no room. We throwing deuces, we come through. Nobody really like I do. This country boy done came up, told the world I was about to bug. They looked at me like I'm looking back like talk me down, that's all good. Can't touch me, you never could. I'm gripping grain, that's all wood. I rep the crook like you rep your hood. I already know I'm hated, they already know I made it. It's hurt them more when I say it. That hey man, just save it. Ooh, you look so crazy. Let me say it, I made it. I'm riding around, I'm faded. See back, just gazing. It feels good, I got money. I came up but didn't have nothing. Never stopped, I kept coming. Now riding around, I'm straight stunned. Kush bagging, I'm straight blunt. Full taker, keep the car running. Top of the world, that ain't nothing. I'm moonbound like a space shuttle.
I've got plans to be a star. I can see my name in the lights from afar. And the things I never had will be mine. It's just a matter of time. I've got plans to be a star. Riding through the hood in a fancy car. And the things I never had will be mine. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, I've got plans to be a star. Just riding through the hood in a fancy car. All the things I never had will be mine. It's just a matter of time.
All your dreams, live to the sky. Real Prafitt, real like music.
Hey, Queenz of Queenz Radio. Queen Myesha here, and we got
Queen Shavaka.
And on the phone we have
Prafitt.
Hey, Prafitt.
Hey, Prafitt.
I know. How y'all doing?
We doing great. That song was banging. What's the name of that song?
Man, that's called Things I Never Had, produced by that boy DJ Nadie from Beast Planet. You know what I'm saying? It's just some, little hard token thing, just something that I felt I had to do.
Yeah.
Just something just come from the soul, just real, That's what I'm all about, making real music.
Now, where are you at right now?
Dallas, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Representing.
Go Cowboys.
Just got out the studio, you know what I'm saying? Been working really hard on this project. And, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to make it everything that I know it can be. So that's been my whole emphasis, just staying focused, even though, you're going to have adversities and stuff and then things are going to happen. But the whole thing is keeping your focus and keeping your faith, you know what I'm saying? Staying on it.
Yeah. Now, what part of Dallas you in?
Actually, I live out in the north side of Dallas.
Okay, cool.
North side.
All right, all right.
Yeah, representing the real actually Stony Crook area from where Pookie and Lucci, the Stony Crook family was from originally. So, you know, it was a big issue here, you know what I'm saying? They made, you know, mainstream type things, but it's a legendary spot them in, so.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's real awesome.
Already.
So, how did you get the name Prafitt?
Yeah, just, I don't know, I had, you know, I started out, they tried to call me, you know, they tell me I should spell it like this or spell it like that, and I kind of took it upon myself to, you know, give it my own spelling, and the reason being because I feel I'm a little all three, you know, the Profit that get the money, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the prophet that speak of the Bible, then they, you know, just in all general, just a stand-up type of person on what I believe in and where I come from, just sums it all up, like, because it's all me. I don't know, just something that feels real for me.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's cool. That's super cool.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the song, Queen Shavaka?
I think it's motivating, soulful, just makes you think about life and gives people out there hope for, even in their struggle, that there's a way to push through it. So I think that's an awesome song.
And I agree, and that's the whole reason for me writing and doing the music I do, because, you know, I mean, there's people out there going through real problems, real issues every day, and it's deeper than rims, it's deeper than tires and houses and cars, and I mean, you know, because somebody came from absolutely nothing, and thankful to be in the position that they're in, and some people still there, you know, hoping to get out and still praying and holding their faith to get out of there. And I mean, it's real out here, and nobody cares to, you know, to express that or write that. You know, all they want to talk about is what they got going, like now that they've surpassed that. But what were your challenges and what were your struggles doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ever capitalized on that, you know, and that's a real part of life. I want people to know, hey man, yeah, I slept outside or slept in my vehicle, or I had to do this for money, or I mean, I'm not scared to say that. I mean, because I mean, it's got to be testimony for somebody. Like, this, I'm quite sure I'm not the only one. Like, so, you know, ain't nothing, you know, like my grandmother used to say, ain't nothing like real. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You can pretend to be anybody you want to once you get where you're going. Yeah, but you know, nobody ever tell you.
Yeah, your music is like inspirational, and you don't even cuss that much,
No.
right?
No, I mean, I really, really don't. And you know, if I say something, I mean, you know, I always try to go back and just kind of just figure some way to just get that point across. But if it's not one, I just kind of let it ride, because, you know, I mean, even the preacher, man, if, you know, he gets frustrated, you may not hear him, but, you know, it'll slip out. Something real. It'll slip out, man. Just real talk, man, because we people at the end of the day. And like I say, we go through real issues, real problems, and we deal with real things. So, you know, we got to kind of address everything, you know, to his own statute. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody out here that, you know, that really haven't went through anything to get to where they're going. I mean, it's impossible. I mean, there's going to be challenges, there's going to be haters, there's going to be lots of steps and stones. I mean, you know, as soon as you think you're there, you fall again, or you get back up, you keep going, you fall again. But the whole thing is, I mean, you kept getting up. You know what I'm saying? Then you didn't stay there when you could have. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it's about. My music is about not giving up. You know, I don't care. You reach for your dreams. I don't care, you know. It's just what people say or how they feel about it. These are your dreams. I mean, and nobody ever will care about your dreams like you will.
That's real. For real.
True.
I mean, nobody, man. because they got their own dreams. I mean, why would they care about yours?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even have dreams, so I mean, it's like a up and nanny. So it's like it's on you. Like, real talk.
Yeah. That is. I mean,
Yeah.
that's as real as it can come. I mean, that's some real life stuff.
Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah. Now, where'd you start off at? Were you born and raised in Dallas?
No, I'm actually from Mississippi. I came up, just through the harder way type of thing, and that's on real. That's real. That's a real true statement, man. I love that dude. That man, he put it down, man. Deshaun, man, he a good guy, but that's a true statement, man. You say where you came right through the harder way type of situation, because I came from a spot where I never even thought I would even be at this point, or even in this state. Just doing the things I've done, the places I've went. I just never thought that would be something that was on my agenda. When I was in the middle of a cornfield, feeding some animals or chasing my little brother around. You know what I'm saying, through the crops and stuff. I mean, it's just crazy, just how life. You never know, you know what I'm saying, and been blessed, just to move on. But I was raised with my granny, and she was like one of those, just stay praying, you gonna make it, don't care what's going on in your mind, and I listened because she said it so much, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, it's like I never got enough of her hearing it. I mean, just as a constant, I'm just like, lady, in my mind, I ain't have courage to just tell her like that, but, in my mind, I'm like, lady, you say this every day, and I'm getting older and older, and I'm still here, like, when is this gonna happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like tired of being in this situation, and, to me, it was a messed up situation, but, from her standpoint, like, we had everything, and it was, and it just, took me growing up to see that, you know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know, it's a whole different thing, you know what I'm saying, when, you subjected to it, and it's a different thing when you don't have to be. And when I say that, it means, like, I looked at it from the bad standpoint of it, like, man, look, we don't have no sense of heat. I mean, I'm living on a farm. I mean, I'm always talked about all the time.
Oh.
I was bullied in school, so it was, I know what a lot of kids feel, because, believe it or not, man, kids are the coolest people out here. And it's not a bad thing. It's a true thing. Kids are cool. I mean, because they don't know what they're saying. They don't know how it affects, each, and it's a laugh and it's a joke, you know what I'm saying? And it's really not at the end of the day, because it affects people's lives so far down the line, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just how it is, and even to this day, you can breeze through these elementaries or breeze through these middle schools, and you'd be surprised what you hear in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. And stuff they're saying, he's like, man, that is cold. But that's them. That's how they, that's a transition they got to grow out of. But a lot of them have been there. I mean, it's some of them has made people's lives difficult in school. Some of them has learned and grown from it. But, but you always have that feeling like, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, you'll never get past it. Because you always want to do something to prevent it from happening to the next. So, doing these tours and doing these things, I'm going to take on a few different campaigns, and that'll be one of them. Like
a stop bullying campaign?
That's a powerful statement.
Yeah. And I'm doing a domestic violence one as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take on a few good campaigns along my tour trails. So, I mean, it's just stuff that's attached to me personally, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just something that always been on me to do, you know what I'm saying? As far as like trying to make, just let people know, hey man, there's somebody there that know what you're going through, or at least care about what you're going through. and it's not just a, hey, man, I feel you. It's really a genuine care that they want to know there's something that steps we can take to keep this, you know what I'm saying, at a minimum. You know, you're never completely be able to stop some of this stuff, but you can keep it to a minimum where it's, you know, whereas the numbers are down from what it used to be. You know, so at the end of the day, you can't raise grown people.
Yeah.
Say
Yep.
that.
Can't raise grown people.
Yeah, real talk. It's just that's just something that you'll be wishing on.
So I want to know how you came from a farm in Mississippi to rapping and touring in Dallas and all around the country.
Wow.
That is a crazy story, like, within itself, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I actually got expelled. And, you know, I got to the point, you know, I was always top of my class. I was always super smart, you know, and I was tired of being just, you know, I had no friends. So, you know what I'm saying? So I did my thing to get friends and to hang out and do, you know what I'm saying, just do different stuff. So, you know, before high school, I joined the band and stuff. You know, I got a few friends through there, but all those guys, they was like outlaws. They wasn't really like, you know, on the stuff that I was on. Like, you know, they ready to skip class like in a heartbeat. And I'm like, man, what about Mr. Johnson? They were like, man, screw Mr. Johnson. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was just different. Like, you know, it's like, okay, you gonna be down, you going with us, you gonna chilling with you, what, man? You know, and you got to make that split-second decision. It's always a dumb one, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, long story short, you know, I just ended up getting caught because we came back to campus. And believe it or not, we came back to the campus with a horse.
What?
Yes.
What kind of country Texas stuff is that?
This was Mississippi. This was Fayette,
Mississippi. Oh yeah, okay, I understand now.
Back with a horse.
And, like, we didn't like the guys that I was hanging with. They didn't live far from the school, but you know they stayed like on the farm area too. You know, so they go come back with the horse, and these guys actually go down, bring the horse down the hallway during class hours, and I'm right there with them. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no such thing like, well, I wasn't doing nothing. I'm like, I'm right there with him, and you know, it was just one of those situations where it was like, hey man, I'm sorry, but you know, you X, Y, Z. And my granny, man, she just wasn't trying to hear that. I mean, she started beating me like immediately, like went on for child abuse, like, you know.
Granny had the right and the left.
Man,
She wasn't playing.
She started beating me like immediately, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about at the principal office, you know what I'm saying? And this continued in the car and all the way to the house, like, and this continued at the house, like, so I'm just like, man, I didn't know what I was doing. I had an auntie that was staying in Irving. She built computer chips and stuff, so she's working for, staying in a pretty, you know, nice area. Irving it's like, you know, upbeat type thing. So she was like, hey, I got extra room and I can get him in school. He can be back in school next week. And, you know what I'm saying? She really saved me because, I mean, my granny, she was like, I'm going to beat you every day. Like, real talk. I mean, she was serious. She was not joking. Like, she was like, I'm going to beat you every day until you get back in school. And I'm just like, man, this ain't going to happen. I'm like, you know, and like I say, I love my auntie, man. She rest in peace, man. She died last year, but you know, she brought me here, like, and she was just like, hey, you need to do something with yourself now, you know, and came here, started going to school and started bumping into the right people, you know, because when I came here, I couldn't rap. I was just somebody that liked to write poems and, you know, just do, you know, eyeball stuff, but I was never into that, you know, just never something I thought I could even do. Be honest, like, you know what I'm saying, because I never tried it ever. So did you
meet someone who helped you kind of bring that out of you to learn how to rap?
I actually did. That's what I'm leading up to. guy named JC, man. He was from Arkansas, but he was living in Irving out there where we was. And the strange thing about it, like, you know, from the time I met him, you know, that's all he ever talked about. Like, every day I seen him, no matter what I wanted to do or what I had going on, he was like, hey, man, what you doing today, man? Let's go hit the studio. Let's rap. Hey, you need to start rapping. I was like, man, you can't rap. Why you can't rap? You write all this stuff, man. You write all this poetry. He reading through my notebook, and he was like, man, you write all this stuff. Why you can't put it in words? And he's like, man, I was like, man, I never tried it. So, you know, he's like, well, you need to start trying it, man, because that's for you, man. Telling you, if you can write that, you can rap that. So I started trying, you know, but just like anybody else, you know, trying to do it. I'm cussing up a storm and, you know, anything that rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Anything that rhymes, I mean, peanut club, I mean, it don't matter, just as long as it rhymes. So, you know, I just got better with it, you know, and like, soon as I got to that level where I was just trying, this guy, he disappeared, and I never seen him again ever. Like I never seen him anymore. And it's been years, like, you know, and never heard a trace or anything from him, you know, family, anything. But he was just there for that moment. It's like, what, I mean, the second I started to try and got a hang of, he just totally disappeared. Like, you know, some things just meant to get you on your way. Some people come around, they just meant to get you started where you're really going. So, you know, I appreciate him, you know what I'm saying, for even putting me on that effort, you know what I'm saying? So that was a good thing within itself.
So after that, how did you kind of get your feet wet with performing in front of people?
Well, I started, you know, trying to do, you know, like little, you know, open mic type of things, you know, little open mic shows. I would, you know, a friend of mine that was kind of like, you know, into it a little bit. He like, hey man, I'm going down to open mic night at, you know, XYZ or whatever. Like, man, come through, man. You know, and I start just going through, just kind of hang out and just see what people were doing and just kind of get a feel, because I don't know, I was ready to just get up in front of, you know what I'm saying, people, and I don't know. And these guys, they were sounding good, like, you know what I'm saying, like, like, I don't know about all that, you know. I kind of felt like, you know, Eminem and 8 Mile kind of just stand back and just, you know what I'm saying, just like, you know, hey, man, I'm gonna see what this dude got, because I don't know none of all that. Like, you know, I know I got a little flow, but at that time, I didn't have it like that. My rap skills was nowhere near what they are, like, now. Like, that was like, I mean, even I look back then, like, it was like still like beginning, just until I perfected it and made something that would be me. It was just still, to me, it was just still local. It was still just not ready. You know what I'm saying? And the more I toyed with it and started, you know, writing about real stuff and taking all the cuss words out and just really having something to say.
Wow.
That was hard. That was a hard process to start writing on. But once I started writing on that just took its own way. Like, you know, and that's the only way I can write now. I don't, you know, like I said, I don't cuss none of my stuff, because you have to have something to say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cursing really, to me, like, in your music, that to me is an ignorant man's way of expressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got like so much more vocabulary and so much more potential, it's really something that you can say that could replace everything that you just said and still make the same sense that it was making before, and probably even sound better, you know. But I don't criticize what nobody do. I just want to be different. You know what I'm saying? Because I want kids to follow me. I want their grandmas to follow me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, real talk.
Real talk.
Man, be like, boy, get that off the shelf. Get that song off. You can get this one. You can't get this one. You know, that's the type of thing I want. You know, and because these kids, man, they're sponges, man. They adapt to everything that you bring in their environments and their spaces. So, you know, they Google me or pull me up, I want them to be able to, hey, You know, even my songs, they got, you know, when they say explicit, you know, I may, you know, say, you know, the N word, or, you know, may, you know what I'm saying, or the D word or something, but I don't get out there past that, because, like I say, I want not just, you know, just the middle age or the new gen. I want everybody to embrace what I'm doing and follow that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta teach. I mean, there's kids out here that's listening to these songs and actually go out here trying to do it like these guys really do this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they done branded it in their head and said it so many times, so they feel like, hey man, well, he just said he robbed the bank in 2 stores last week and he at the house killing. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, you know this dude, they did none of that, man.
Yeah.
Right.
But he said he did, so, and everybody say, yeah, man, he a gangster, man, he do that type stuff. They don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
They co-signed and vouching for something they don't know. So I mean, you just gotta watch what you put in the words, man.
Exactly. So
I agree.
Prafitt, who have you toured with
Man,
in your career?
with some of everybody, from Ludacris to Mystical to H-Town.
Wow.
To, I mean, Scarface, Too Short, Twin Black. I mean, it just, I've been around, you know, MTV Spring Breaks. I mean,
Wow.
I'm proud, you know, just doing it. And like I say, I never even thought, you know, I would even cross the county line, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to get, you know, to that point. Like, so it's been a humbling thing, but it just made me see what I have to do to get where I want to be, and the recipe it takes to stay
Yeah.
and stay successful with it.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause it's a market and it's a room for the music and the feel I bring to it. It's room for that. It's been time for that for a minute, but just nobody has really approached it in a serious manner. Like, you know, like, this is what this gonna be. Like, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna give it a feel good and I'm gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody, you know, they still think that, you know, the gold rims and the tires and, you know, all that stuff is what's popping, you know, the dance works, the move, whatever they, you know, everything they got going, you know what I mean?
So you're bringing something new to it.
Yeah, I want to be that new feel where you can see it's all right to turn me up, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, and listen to me at the same time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
definitely.
now, Prafitt, I remember when you and I were talking. You told I asked you to tell me the story about when you had the first time you performed in front of thousands of people.
Oh,
What
yeah,
happened?
Man, look, that was.
And whose concert was it? Do you remember?
Man, look, it was on the Mystical tour. Actually, it was actually on the Mystical tour, and it was my first. I think it was my first big go out there, but it wasn't. See, the whole thing about it wasn't the first time, but that was the first time that it was like from the gate, like soon as I got out there, because it's crazy to see 50,000 people like you know what I'm saying, all bunched up together, like, and they all reaching, like, you know what I'm saying, just the hype in it, it's an overwhelming type of thing. So I lost my balance and I froze. I mean, it's like the words was there, but they just wouldn't come out. and I'm just like, you know, my guy, he looking at me, he like, man, say something, man, like, you know, but you know, I'm already like 4 bars into the song, and he just jumped in and caught it, you know, and I just started like, you know, waving with him and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, now catch on, man, you know, he bumped me. So I caught right on where I was supposed to be in my song anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it just kind of played it off or whatever. But yeah, man, look, that was not the first time. That was just one of the most memorable times that it was like, you know what I'm saying? It's something, and you know, in my first performance, actually, you know what I'm saying? Like when I first got with Quentin, them, you know, we did Shake the Mazes album. It's like when I hit the stage, I mean, you know, I'm talking about, I'm behind the curtain and I'm like, I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. And like, I'm talking about, I know everything. I know all my words here. I'm talking about, they going off in my head as I'm going. As soon as the curtain opened, the light hit me. Man, I'm talking about not a word. Like,
Wow.
oh man, that was like, I said, I gotta stop. I gotta figure something. And what it was, I'm looking at the crowd. Like, as soon as the light hit me, I can see the crowd, but everybody staring at me, and it's like, I don't know. So it did something to me. So that's why I started doing the shades when I hit the stage. I mean, you may see a lot of artists do that. You know, I don't care what kind of weather, if it's the club or whatever. You see a lot of artists do that because they don't really like the eye contact type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to do with climate. Like, it's nothing to do with climate. It's seriously like, man, look, no. I don't like nobody looking in my face while I'm trying to do my thing.
Well, hey, Prafitt, we're going to have to start closing it up pretty soon, but I want to ask you a question. I don't know if Queen Shavaka want to ask you a question before you go, but the question I'm asking all the artists tonight is, what's more important to you, the money or the fame?
Man, look, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it's always about trying to make money, but you know what I'm saying. But I want to be known, but not just known like, hey man, he one of them famous types. I want to be known like, you know what I'm saying, hey, for what the type of stuff that I'm bringing. You know what I'm saying. That's the fame part of I want. But as far as that, I mean, money. I mean, you know, everybody you need this money to keep life generating. I mean, so it would have to be, you know, money. Like, it just, you know, just to see, because everything I'll be doing on this tour, I'll be doing a lot of free stuff on this tour too, because I want to go places that, you know, and do stuff where, you know, they can't afford to get our tickets, or they can't, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. So, you know, I got a lot of stuff planned, man, because it ain't always about the money either. So, you know, I'm mixed on that.
Okay. Now, do you have any projects coming up soon?
Just trying to get this project put out and on time, and you know, I'll be updating the people on everything else from that point. It just, I don't know, it's just, we got a lot of legal stuff we take care of, so everything got to be, so it's one of those situations. We'll keep y'all updated, you know. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, you know, taking time out to, you know, just interview old country boy like me, you know what I'm saying?
My daddy's a country boy, so maybe that's why you and I click.
Already, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you have something to ask you, Queen Shavaka?
Where do you see yourself as far as an artist 5-10 years from now? Your future self, and as far as who you're trying to reach and your business growing.
That point there, I'm looking to just be like coaching, you know, and mentoring, you know what I'm saying, guys and girls, you know, that
that's real
cool.
Awesome.
To you know, be doing their thing and, you know, help cultivate a whole new culture of what we should be and what we should be at. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. I want to be able to do things and reach out and just help where I just been able to just look and be like, man, I wish I could. Nah, I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to take it to.
Well, we need more artists like you. So
definitely.
Now, how can people find you on social media?
Hey, you can hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Prafitt Music, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook. Or you can hit me at SoundCloud.com/Prafitt Music. You know, I got free downloads available on ReverbNation.com, you know what I'm saying, /Prafitt, Prafitt, you know what I'm saying. Get your free download, you know what I'm saying. Just go through and just check, you know, like I said, I got a lot of stuff coming. I just need everybody to kind of be patient. We got websites, we got the whole shebang set up for y'all, and this, you know, I just want to, you know, just appreciate everything that's going on around and for me right now. I got the best of it is yet to come. I trust
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So are you still in the need of looking for a manager or someone to help with your advertisement?
Actually, you know what I'm saying, I'm actually looking to take on, you know, professional role manager. You know what I'm saying? I got a few inquiries already, but I'm looking at taking. I want somebody that's gonna be able to market me in the areas that I need to be marketed in, like that. You know, and really, I can be marketed in a whole lot of places.
Absolutely, that'd be easy to do.
Just need somebody that can get out there and, hey man, let's okay, Prafitt, let's do this, let's work. I got you here, got you here, got you here. Let's make this move. I mean, because it's something that can take over. Like, so it's not, like it's not nothing that you can't, you know, put a brand on.
Absolutely.
You know, so,
all right, so
definitely.
People out there listening, if you have the skill and you're not about the BS, and you know you can get him out there and get him and can have meeting of the minds and work with Prafitt, please hit him up. He told you how to hit him up on social media, and everything will be good.
Serious inquiries only.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can hit me up on my email also at prafittm@gmail.com.
All right, Prafitt. So we gonna have to end this for the night, and if you have some new songs or more songs you wanna drop on Queenz of Queenz Radio, please let me know.
Hey, I will do that. Like I say, I'm trying to get the rest of this album done and get focused, get back in the studio and stay in there, so I can have, you know, the abundant amount of songs and stuff to get on y'all shows. Because I appreciate you guys and how y'all do your thing. So, hey man, shout out from Dallas, Texas, man.
Absolutely. I know it's late out there, so you have a good night.
Have a great night.
Already. Y'all have a good one.
All right, thank you.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Surreal right here. R.I.P. my granny. R.I.P. my homies gone. One's on lock, ones ain't never coming home.
Rolling through my hood, it's looking good.
Queenz of Queenz Radio, Team Myesha here.
Queen Shavaka.
Yes. See you guys next time.
Me and my cook, pass